me show you how I make moon water, and probably not in the way that you think. I know we've all been told that if you put your water underneath the moon, it'll become moon water. And while that is not necessarily wrong, I do not use that within my own practice. It just feels a bit too passive for me. And as an animist, someone who believes in animism, I see the moon as having a soul, as a living being, and I am there and I am present and I call on her and I ask her to put that energy into the water.
And if you fall, and if you fall, hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down, a long way down.
Her candle keeps flickering, so I'm gonna see what's up. Hi, abuela. ¿Qué pasó? Oh my god, is that a heart?
So I was at work the other day and I was ringing out this customer and her total was like $14.44 and she was like, oh my god, 444 has been popping up for me all day. And I usually have to contain myself whenever something like that happens because obviously my coworkers know and they were giving me looks like, don't you start this, don't you start this. So instead of going on a whole tangent about angel numbers to this customer, I was like, yeah. That's such a coincidence. That's such a coincidence that like...
Hey, so this is me manipulating smoke. It's really easy, anyone can do it. You just imagine the smoke going up in a straight line for you, and it's actually said that if you can do this, it means good omens. If I'm wrong, correct me on that, but as you can see, look here, we are frozen. And as soon as I lose focus, watch the smoke. Crazy. Do at me if you can do this.
If you fall, and if you fall, hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Hold my hand.
Many of you know that I have a fairy problem, and under my last video somebody said to put honey and milk out, but I don't have any honey and I'm poor, so I used Caro syrup instead, and here's me, you know, doing that. I've learned recently after I've done this that this may have been a huge mistake, but you know, here's me doing it anyways. And to top it off, not only did I put it out there, but I picked some little leaves from our garden and, you know, set it up for them, made it all cute, made it inviting. So here's the problem now. I only left it out there for a couple hours. I kept my dog inside and the milk is gone. The milk is gone. What do I do?
Here are 8 signs you were born a natural witch. Animals naturally love you. You feel drawn to collecting things like seashells or crystals. You had an obsession with fairies as a child or even now. As a child, you threw random things together and called it a potion. You notice repeating numbers or patterns. You are an empath or feel drawn to healing others. You feel a connection to the moon. You feel drawn to nature. If this is you, then you're a natural witch and we should be best friends. All right, all my witches, leave a comment so I can check out your page. Bye, guys.
Witchy things that people do that they don't even know are witchy. Part 2. Knocking on wood. In Celtic religions, they believed that fairies lived in the trees, so therefore they would knock on the wood to make sure they were in good spirits with the fairies. Covering your mouth to yawn. In pagan Rome, they noticed that babies were dying very young, so their thesis was that whenever you yawned, you were letting out your inner life force, and that could go into a baby and kill them. Crossing your fingers for good luck. So pagan traditions, they wouldn't actually cross their fingers the way that we do. They would take their 2 index fingers and cross those in order to harness any good spirits that were coming their way. Wishing on dandelions? That's witchcraft. Stay tuned for part 3.